The tourism sector has not been spared by the ongoing global crisis. Last week, the Minister of Tourism, Pohamba Shifeta, spoke at the Environmental Investment Fund, where he said that the sector is facing a collapse with a decline of 87%. Catherine Schulze-Neuhoff and her husband have a farm at Ababis, located 100 kilometers west of the capital, where they accommodate tourists as well. She says they made no income for months and had to lay off some workers.
With the COVID coming since March last year, we have plus minus zero income up to now. There are only a few people coming, but even us, we have last year 10 employees and we have to retrench 5 of them, unfortunately, and they have no income anymore. Other thing is that Social Security didn't pay for anything anymore. We fight last year 3 months or a half year to get any money for the employees, not for us, but for our employees. And it's they are most hidden of this all the disaster now in Namibia.
John de Almeida runs the Samawati hot air ballooning near Solitaire and says that the country is a popular destination for tourists because it has a lot to offer, but the current situation has brought the industry to its knees.
Namibia is a very popular country worldwide, and we just want to bring that up even further. So we really want to promote Namibia and show them that we have a lot of space. We actually, in terms of mental health, you come out here, and actually really get better because we have a lot of open space. People can move around freely. There's a wealth of flora and fauna I think Namibia is definitely on the spot of rising up further. So I think, yes, we have some difficulties at the moment with not many tourists in the country, but we are trying, and I do commend our tourism agencies and people that are at the forefront of this fight to revive the tourism in Namibia, because it's something that's so needed. So many livelihoods are dependent on this. So I think we will push through.
Last year, the government introduced the International Tourism Revival Initiative in September that brought in about 23,000 tourists. The initiative was launched in a move to assist with the country's tourism recovery. The owner of Sources on Foot camping site known locally as Bushman says with no international travelers around, the focus has changed to locals.
So with the whole flow of the change, there is no people coming, no overseas tourists, and we try to get the local tourists, and they love it. They love it to come. And we try to also get some local tourists for ourselves, and it's also nice to share it with them. So people love to be here, so we had to drop our prices. Of course, there are many politics around that, but yeah, we need to give a better price for these people, and they do come. They love to come, but the way that they travel, the way that the overseas tourists travel, unfortunately for us, we have to reset our whole setup, because overseas tourists come with a bus, or they come one person on his own. Namibians come 5 or 6 families together. And they don't want to sit in front, they want to sit on the back. They don't want to do this, they want to do that, they want to have it this way. So it's a different setup, but we are getting used to it. And I just want people, after this, when the tourists overseas come back, don't forget the locals, because the locals are the people carrying us through this. So when the tourist comes back, don't forget the locals.
The business owners say although there has been no support from the government, they implored on the ministry to ease restrictions on foreign travelers and increase promotion efforts to attract more tourists and get the sector going.